It's Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center and Tub Talk 101, and today by popular demand we're going to talk about a cold hot tub in summertime. So a lot of people are probably thinking right now, hey, you got cold and hot tub in there, and yes I do. And we're going to talk about why here in just a couple of minutes, but before I do, if you like this video, please like and subscribe because that helps us reach more people and help them with their hot tubs. So guys, in our 880 series, we have a chiller heat pump combo, okay, that is available for the unit that will fully integrate with the hot tub. Guys, this water right here is like 80 degrees, and I'm telling you, it feels great. And I was in it last night, super refreshing. I'll tell you, this warehouse in here, it's 90, 95 degrees, very, very, very hot. Georgia's been a scorcher this year, like in the 90s every single day. So 100-degree water might not be the most appetizing thing to get into in those temperatures, right? And that's why this option is really a great solution. So let's get into it a little bit. This is the Climate Zone, okay? It's actually running right now, but you can barely hear it. It's very efficient. It's built well. It's built by Balboa Electronics. So Balboa has been building circuit boards and equipment for hot tubs in our industry for well over 40 or 50 years. They know how to do it. They've been doing it and doing it right for a long time. So it makes sense that they would come out with this type of option. Again, it will not work with all hot tubs, will not work with all hot tub brands, okay? But it does integrate with our Sundance 880s. Okay. Now, looking at this, what we did here, this is the Climate Zone right here, and the plumbing is here. And what we do is we custom make a plumbing cover for you just because we think that it looks better being outside at your home. So anytime anybody buys one of these from us, we're going to have a nice custom cover. We can talk about it. We can make it a step or something like that as well, or a seat. You know, that's always something that we can talk about. But this is the current setup that we have. And what I'd like to do is kind of show you the plumbing, show you kind of how it all works, right? So this is the plumbing cover. Going to take it off. And that's the plumbing, guys. And it plumbs up underneath your filter well, but you have your intake and your outtake, or your discharge, and all the wiring right here, okay? All right, and then we put this cute little cover over it, like so, just to kind of cover it up because we think we think that it looks nice, okay? Okay. Beyond that, guys, you can come up to the top side display, and it integrates with the Sundance hot tub. So you'd go in here, you'd hit your gear, and right up it would say Climate Zone. You would hit this here, you would go into your Climate, and it's just this easy, guys. You're going to control the temperature and everything right here on your top side display. Now on this top side display you have heat only, cold only, heat and cold, and disable, right? Disable is obviously turning it off. Cold means you're just trying to get it cold. Hot means you're just trying to get it hot. And then, of course, hot and cold basically will maintain whatever temperature that you want. So, you know, if you're dealing with a lot of hot, cold in your climate, you can really maintain. Remember, this Climate Zone, it's not just a chiller, right? It's also a heat pump. So when you go to heat it, if you're in a very cold climate, this could be a great solution for you as well because it heats twice as fast. It's got two heaters now. This thing's going to heat 14, 15 degrees an hour. I mean, it's almost going to be like gas, but you're going to be electric, right? So if you're in a very cold climate and you have trouble keeping your hot tub hot, you might want to consider a Sundance 880 series, right? Because at that point, I'd really think it'd be very, very difficult for you to drop any significant type of temperature using a hot tub. I mean, it's going to maintain 102, 103 degrees even if you use the thing for an hour with both these heaters running. So great option for that, right? And again, the Climate Zone is very, very efficient. It's not going to add a bunch of money to your electrical bill or anything like that. And listen, I know there's some other options out there today where like you can take your hot tub and like you can hook it up to like the AC at your home or that kind of thing. You know, I personally would never want to do that, right? Because you're going to take some of the air conditioning that's going into your home and you're going to be feeding some of that to the hot tub, right? So I know that wouldn't work for my I know that wouldn't work for my wife and kids. It's 95 outside and it can be challenging at times to keep the house cool, right? So this would just take away from that. It'd be even harder to keep the house cool, right? And then you're putting more pressure on all the components and your unit and everything. So not a huge fan of that. You know, I've seen some other companies try to come out with some heat pumps that are integrated and stuff, but they just have never really done a good job. I'll tell you guys, I've run this through its paces. It works really, really well. You know, we cooled 6-7 degrees in about 40 minutes, right? Just the other night. So again, that's pretty quick when we talk about being in a pretty hot climate like this, being able to cool that quickly. And then it maintains that cooler temperature and comes on as it needs to, right? Because it's all integrated here inside these Sundance electronics. Anyways, guys, this is a great solution, right? If you deal with cold or extreme heat, extreme cold, extreme heat, this can really be a good solution for you. This is Brian at Atlanta Hot Tub Center and a cold hot tub. Thanks.